Sammo again in my pot garden. Just one last little update, I promise, and that's my peas. I said that these were in the shade and they got munched at by snails and slugs. I was right, because if you look down there, there's at least two little critters that have munched away at me pellets and have keeled over and died. And if you look over there, there's another fella. And just everywhere you look really, there's a little snail shell, and over there, I'm trying to look through there you go, there's one, there's another. So I love this corner, and I think there's another. So the snails, there's another. So these snails love this corner, so I've had to use the pellets. Couldn't really do anything but. I'll dispose of these. I don't let nature get rid of them because they are toxic, so I'll get rid of these. But because of the pellets, as you can see, they're doing rather well considering they've only been out. They're untouched, even though the snail's right beside them. Untouched, and they are sort of growing. So I might get a decent, there's a little bit, no, wrong way. Something's had a little nibble of that leaf in the centre there, but other than that, the rest of the thing's okay. But yeah, I might get some peas before the end of the season. And since I moved the strawberry plants, I think these have come on a bit. I've really sort of took these three here. So sweet corn is getting better as well. So I think next year I'll leave this bit open, and hopefully my sweet corn and my peas next year will be a lot better than they were this year. So that's that. And there's me sunflower. He's absolutely massive now, and there's the flower head waiting to burst open. And I think, yeah, round the back there, there's another flower head. So look forward to that one. Right, well, I'm going to transfer these beetroot from the seed tray that I've sowed the seeds in. Grown enough to transplant now. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to transplant them into them pots there, which I've done already with some. Got the last 5 to do, and I'll show you how I do it. It's quite simple. So this is one seed that I sowed, and as you can see, it's produced 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 seedlings. So I'll transplant these 4 into a 3-inch pot. So it's quite simple. All you need to do is push up the module and move out of the way. As you can see there, there's the seedlings. It's got a good root system. So all you need to do is just gently break it up. With it being in compost, it breaks up quite easily. The roots will be a bit of a tangle, so just very gently. So if you hold the leaves like that, just give them a little shake and just gently prise them apart like that. The leaves, the roots should just disentangle, and there you go. There's a seedling there with its root system. As you can see, got more flowers here. Oops, lots left. As you can see, tangle the roots, but if you just gently shake, there you go, one seedling with the root. And finally, last two, as I said, the roots together. If you hold it by the leaves, not by the stem, just give it a gentle shake and pull apart. There you go, seedling with its roots. So there's 4 to plant. So all you need to do is get your seedling, which is this. There's its root system, and plant it in this hole. So just use your finger, produce a hole, straightforward case of dropping it in, just pushing it down a bit. What I tend to find is I like to bury it. This is where it was buried up to here, and then this was above the ground, this bit here, and then you've got the leaf. I generally, when I transplant them, I bury the roots, and I bury up to the first, well, where the level where the seedling leaves are and the new leaves are coming from. So I'm going to bury it using this up to there or thereabouts. So gently push the roots down, tease the compost back around it, and then just gently tease it in, and there you go, that's planted. So go to the next one, which is that one there, exactly the same. I've got the leaf, stem and roots, and as with the other one, transplant it. I'll bury the roots here and the stem up to there where the seedling leaves and the new leaves are coming. So I'll bury it about there, and it makes it more secure in the ground and makes it a more sturdier plant. So just push it in, just gently tease it and firm it in gently, not too much, and there you go. Whoops, there you go. There's another one in. Do one more. Move that back. There you go. Move back to this one. Okay. So seedling with the roots. Drop the roots in and just tease the soil in around the stem, just to where I said before, where the seedling leaves come. Bury it there, and that's it. Got one more. There you go. Drop the seedling leaves in, fill in the soil around it, and then gently secure in. There you go. And that's it. Oh, have I got one more? Yes, I do. I've got once more. last one. Yeah, I've got seedling leaves, stem and roots. It's not as big as the others. Put that in there, put it in, secure the soil around it, and there you go. So that's that. So there they are, all sown there. All 14. Michioggia beetroot. I've got another 15 there, and 15 in there. They have been watered. We will water them, it's generally from underneath, not from the top. So, I don't know if you can see, soil's dark there, so that they've been watered. So I'll throw the excess off. They've got water in, but they're still looking dry, so I'll give them a bit longer. And these, whoops, these are totally dry, so these need a good watering from below. So that's how I do my beetroot. Hope you like that short clip. Please subscribe, leave comments, ask questions, whatever, but hope to hear from you. Till the next time, see ya.